Well, the 1970s are alive and well on the critically acclaimed comedy The Kids Are All Right, following an Irish Catholic family with 8 boys.
Yeah, playing their gruff but loving dad, Mike Cleary, is Michael Cudlitz. Check this out.
Dad, can I take the car?
Don't hit anybody. My insurance is high enough.
And listen, if Wendy calls, you don't know where I went.
I don't know where you went.
My leather crafting class.
Oh, make me a pair of wingtips.
Where's that one off to?
He's got leather class.
He should be over there comforting Wendy. Poor girl's parents just split up. Her dad moved to Phoenix or Portland or...
Mr. Falconberry moved to Provo, Utah.
Knew it was a P-town.
You know what? I should be headed to P-town. I drank like a gallon of root beer.
Oh, if Wendy calls, we don't know where Eddie went.
He's lying to her?
No, honey, we are. But only if she calls.
And Michael joins us now. Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Oh, my God.
This show is hilarious. But it's also honest. It's moving at times. It's got that like classic sitcom feel, I think, to it. We love you as Mike, of course. I mean, you have to be loving playing Mike.
We're having a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a really good time. Myself and Mary, Mary McCormick, who plays my wife, just having a terrific time. The kids are all amazing little actors, and some not so little. So there's a couple of 20-somethings in there.
Yeah.
But we're just really having a great time.
And, you know, I love that one of the kids says, you know, he doesn't bowl, he doesn't drink, he's just best friends with the pastor. What do you love about Mike?
I kind of love that he's not particularly settled in his world.
Yeah.
It's all changing around him, and he's trying to keep up. He's trying to figure out how far he can bend without breaking. But he's waiting for the next thing to happen, and he knows it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
He knows it's going to disrupt everything that is, you know, peaceful and calm in his life, and he's terrified by it.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going to happen tomorrow?
Well, the critics love this. I mean, the writing is amazing, but also the delivery of it, the comedic timing. I mean, how do you all get this down? What are the table reads like? I mean, because you all are, I don't know how you do it without laughing.
The table reads are great. Tim Doyle, who's our creator, is amazing. And he comes from years and years of writing wonderful sitcoms and stuff. And this is based on his life. He had 7 brothers growing up, and similar family situation in the 70s. And the stuff is just so dead on. But the truth is, we don't play it for the laughs. The laughs are in the writing, and the truth of it is what makes it so funny and disturbing at times.
I mean, talk about disturbing, and there's a picture that you posted on Instagram. I just want you to explain this for us. Is there an episode with a tarantula? Is this just a friend of yours?
Is that a real spider?
Is this a real spider?
Yeah, there's be another video.
Okay, then why?
What's happening
later.
here?
There's actually, in tonight's episode, we have, this is how, yeah, so there's some cockroach races. So you have to go there and figure out what that's about. Involving Joey, of course, and a couple of priests. So 2 priests walk into a bar with a cockroach, you figure it out.
Yeah.
But the woman who is the critter wrangler knew that she was coming on set with a lot of young kids, so she brought a lot of her collection with her.
Nice.
So yeah, so everyone could have a little bit of time with big centipedes and the tarantula, and they had some snakes.
Nice bonding.
And it was kind of awesome. It was really great. The kids had the kids and the adults. I mean, we think the adults played with it more than the kids, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, you are terribly missed on The Walking Dead as Abraham. I can't say it enough, but it was very refreshing for you to come back and direct an episode in the fall. And what was that like working with your former castmates, who I'm sure are good friends of yours as well?
They are. That was fantastic to be able to sort of come home in a different, you know, in a different job description.
Yeah.
I had never directed before, and they welcomed me and were incredibly, incredibly supportive. Our crew is phenomenal. We work under like just the worst conditions so far as weather out there, and the amount of work that they do, and the passion with which they do it is so admirable. And they just took me in, and they took care of me. You know, I like to say I directed the episode, but they know that, you know, and they know that in the ways that they help me.
Yeah, nice. And I would get a beat down if I did not ask you. Abraham, Fear the Walking Dead, the movies with Rick. I mean, will we see? There's that tape out there that exists.
Yeah, there's the tape. Good, look at you.
She knows.
You don't make that stuff up. Yeah, the tape, which I saw for the first time the night that it aired. I didn't know that was, and I double-checked, but Robert Kirkman had put out, there's, for those of you who don't know, in Fear the Walking Dead, there's a tape with Abraham and Dr. Abraham and Doctor. I think is all it says.
Teased.
But it's Abe and Doc. But
Yeah.
it would be Dr. Eugene Porter, who is Josh McDermott, who plays Eugene. So there's a good chance that at some point, because that is how they tell stories, they do through flashbacks and origin stories. There's a good chance we've not seen the last of Abraham.
All right.
Yes.
Well, you can catch a new episode of The Kids Are All Right tonight at 8:30 on ABC and maybe on back on The Walking Dead.
Yes.
All right, Michael. Thank you very much.
Great to
you
have
guys
you
for
here.
having me.
Congrats on everything.
Thanks.